G'day YouTube. Most of the time when you see our build videos, it's a custom that we've been working on for the last 6 months or 12 months, something really special. We do a lot more than that at Purpose Built Moto. It's not all just crazy customs and magazine shoots. These bikes come in and out pretty quick, but we do a lot of great work to them. So over the next little while, we're going to try to show you a little bit more of the small stuff that we do inside the garage. Alright, so James the rider came into us. He wanted a few bits and pieces blacked out on this thing, but the major ticket on this project was the tail tidy and LED upgrade and a custom exhaust. So what we've done on this is remove the factory LED indicators, which are really bulky units that sit here, replaced them with our black hollow tip indicators and a nice little mounting plate there. And then a lot of the stuff on this bike that was factory silver, we've taken it off, had it powder coated or painted and put it back on just to give it a bit more of a tough look. So on the front wheel, we've removed the yellow wheel stickers because they're a little bit whack. These were silver before, so we've taken those off, had them powder coated black. And then moving towards the back of the bike, we've done the same with a few of these panels here, blacking them out on the pillion pegs, the foot peg mounts, and then the exhaust. So in a really small bike like this, you've got 3 cylinders to deal with and not much space. Underneath the sump here, we've started our link pipe. We've got a small muffler section here to quieten it down a little bit. And then we've used a series of pie cuts to snake that pipe up and around before it goes into our triple stacked muffler here. So Donnie got really busy and did an amazing job of doing this. So we've got a step down muffler that we've built. All inside of here, you've got muffling sections just to make sure it wasn't too loud. This thing has quite a bark, but it's not overly obnoxious, which is sort of where you want to be on a street bike. Again, we've removed the stickers off the rear wheel, making sure you can see that epic black alloy rim there. And then we've made a tail tidy. As these things come factory, you have a big aluminium piece that wraps around the rear wheel, and it also sits your indicators on the back too. It's got a nice fat tire on the back here. We want to showcase that a bit, and that was James's idea. He wanted to sort of like shorten everything up, make it nice and tidy. But because the tail was so short, we had to find a few mounting sections underneath the tail and then elongate that out with some nice tidy bar work out onto the tail, so your number plate's not sitting too far under the wheel, and when your suspension travels, this is going to go bye-bye. So we've used one of our fender mount kits, some nice stainless steel bar work that we've put on a really cool radius here, and then our tail tidy kit to mount our rear indicators and the plate over the rear wheel. Last job was to wire all the lighting up that we've installed, put a new quad lock wireless charging mount on there for James, and also put some CNC branded frame plugs in. A pretty quick job in and out here, but this is an epic bike. We're really stoked to work on it. I've never really sort of got up close and personal with one of these MV Agustas, and it was a lot of fun to test ride. Being a super short wheelbase and that triple engine that just absolutely screams, this thing was super fun to rip around town on. I'd recommend it if you ever have the means. Let me start this thing up and we'll see you on the next one. Generally, this is the part where your favourite YouTuber is going to ask you to subscribe to their Patreon. Luckily for you, we're not YouTubers. We're bike builders and parts makers. So if you like the content we create and the bikes we build, or you hate both of those things and just want to grab some gear for your next project, make sure you show your support, jump on our online store and give your bike that purpose-built Moto touch. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.